Hello there, welcome to Mama's Best Out. Mama's Best Out is a TV series to inspire the younger generation. Women gather, we share our stories, we share our failure, our triumphs to inspire the younger generation. Today I have with me two beautiful women who are here to share their experience when it comes to sexual health and education. I have with me
Thelma Anoa
and
Christiana
Boatin. Welcome to Mama's Best Out. Okay, so as I said earlier, today we're talking about sexual rights and education. If you are going to educate your younger self, your child, your sister about sex, are you actually going to be open and tell them about the truth? Be plain with your words and everything. Ma, akwa baby, Miss Amamu na akwa baby. And she said about sexual health, as in a bus, a man, our genitals, a friend, a private part. Are you going to be honest? Obe church or ma senior is it here? Sabema, a paya bema fasonoda. Saying it here, yeah, penetration. Okay, this is your vagina, this is your penis, these are your balls, this is your breast. Is it okay for someone to touch them? And if someone touch your breast or take his or her hand down there, expressing, are you going to be plain with your words? And I say, obey katasomo. So just like we've experienced, that's what I know.
Oh, it's hard trouble. One trouble back. Ni bia nukwenya no ahakwala no ejesa mimi enya 40 years na minim se agye bi na me frɛ oba se me frɛ no cricket ejesa no na me ma me kama me hu ye kofun se minyi wo ye no na baby etie no na yete no transform July form. Enti minim say e July we. Ya your friend cricket. Enti me wo me ba we di kan kra no. Na no tim nya kam say pohuru cricket. Na minim say e no kan oba.
It's not the actual word.
So e ko say me nu July ni bi. E kasa. No, I say, I deal with say, no, say there be. Ni papa ya santi ni, until me can't say no. Cricket ye and what?
The problem may be because the female genitalia looks like the shape. I say and one shape. No.
Sana mama come on. Say friend on what? It's penny minute dear. Me nyan comes who cricket. No akoto no ahobro enti eche ya me hu say cricket ya nwa no emu ya ne ya mfunso pi akoto pam se wo wase no ahobro na eche na me ka je say we e say so
a word na yembodi na ambodi no enti growing up did your mother tell you about the real names? Were you allowed to use the real names? Were you told about the real names? The real names?
No. The real names, I never heard it until I went to school. Yeah. And then you hear it from other kids. But say if you say or more child say we that be
if you're not your friend is saying
me should have whole kai but me kai say I should have catch say we body parts where you say body parts where you say that.
So there was never a time where you were educated about your sexual
never a time.
Hey, I have some more. All right, but men so some experience growing up. I think it was treated like a sacred place.
Yes.
As Abia, one casane ya would Diana crampono. You better to say Abia would don't sash or cry your double. Like it's your body. You are supposed to own your body. Say everyone say Abana don't sash when you man. Say in your shade. So why is it that growing up Abana don't sash na ya bo and I find say ebi kra we akra bon nti me you know na ye modi as e no ye no go area you can't touch the place but then bathroom na we jare dia obehwa na mama abewra no a chere say huhu ye and it's not nice like that place was very very important
bia yem pese di agro so okona akolate ho wode ne sa ehye na ase a so wantia no amane nyaye a wonam kroma na wakọ beebi a omahia no aka ne ho nti wote ho abo se no wode ne sa ekura ho so obi gyina ho a obeka minimum obi a wote ho a wati ne tirim no anua wo hia ase no ya antia no nti ama no aka enti wo so wode ne sa ehye ho a wode ehye ho ya ne de enti obeya na aka ho
so most of the public place carrying the inside position
and ma so we don't say ehye ho a ebia na kwa yekuro so sa e kwa yekuro and o yes and to den sa se o pe wo so obu say kwa yekuro to so treat man okay and na obi so wo ha wanyini ukoto so wo yes a e wo so tia ne ka je say enye say wo say wo do nsa e be hye wase eho nye nsa se wo se wo ba na odo nsa ebewuro se kawa ene ama guest ni bi no wo mo ye no ma eni kwan se wo mo ye e je so wo di ahye kwa nti so bi friend se wo mra mi enye sa ade na eye ne dedaka nti wo beko
but yes so say wo no ma explore your sexuality maybe also wo deni ade some of you what is there no you should explore your body yourself so say akrana wo hona say ono ade ni say rura say bi na ko so yakumani na o hwehwe baby a o touch ya ema onya feeling say e be ya yema na say onya be ma o be chance o fansa so hana eno bone
yeah I feel say body it depends on the age no. Because maybe to say 8 years, me and 10 years, years are very alarming. But if you are 18 years and above and you are trying to do that, but it depends on why you are doing it. You can't be doing certain things or just to explore your sexuality. So to no matter count, and I'm sorry not to name but age-wise, no. So if you are 8, 10, and I would want to say yes, I mean, so what could baby? What would so be a baby? And I'm out there, very alarming. But 18 years and above, very Obi Okonoma a very I also can't pay who are alarming. I don't know how should they ma.
Is it wrong? Say we are of age now. Obe them now. Obe explore our body. Is it wrong?
And yet, I just say, Mimi, only ne drew bra, when the bell share, Uber there all day.
So we also train.
It was all trained. So I have some man, we are that, and then will be so more bonnet, cry, say, yeah, Uber. So then you can't move your feelings, say. And you can't say, oh, yeah. And then the Jews was a way, and you be in a bachelor.
But I have to say, a man be a honor, say, a dear friend orgasm, say, on a bear ma, and also be also the more money when selling crowd, only experience it that I want a life because Nipanaka Sanka saying to me, slow the body me say, when I'm of age, and then time I was at many bear my young guitar who didn't let me actually man, so, oh, dear, my switching a yam day, and answer my hand that hand, my don't you think we should be allowed to explore our bodies?
No. Or baby, yes, or baby, and feelings. A wonya. Now, do our fairly. When the bearman is Shiano, or ferry, so the captain said, so meaningful. And I found suffer me too. And I hear me say, oh, ferry, and didn't know ferry. And come on, I hear you, or ferry. And I said,
what's in minute on Mama? How many girls do you have? 2. Almost saying now it's minute on that's not sick. And in a D-sex the moon come on.
May no be a and can be that. Me no be a meeting for when the moon may walk at the current year.
How old are they?
15 na 19.
15 and 19. 15 is in secondary school by now. 19 years is probably out of SHS university level. And as at now, boarding house, the only mundi about sex. I didn't hear.
Me who say, or name will make many so. So, me person kwala no emra me madwene mu me kire wo mu no me kire wo mu afọ se ade ma ekri ye nkọ perebe ene kwala pia asoro no no so eka mu bi enye sai wase ye kire wo mu akwala bi wo ho a wo kan ya na adwen abaso.
Now what makes you think that on kan and adwen nkọ so?
Men can no, me no motivate no. Angwala no. Me pacho. Me man.
It's so difficult for you to talk about.
Yeah, but would realize say a school. Me, I'm a young girl. I was in school in a boarding house from JHS up to tertiary. So you only age mates no didn't come on. They all was children man some more. Yeah, they won't come out that. It's then I chose that. Then I'm out what do you say? A clan call and quabonting and conquer.
So don't you think it's better as a woman, but only a clan be won't come out than say, or then a down for the property because 15 and 18 years.
No, me my woman, almost say, me mom, dear me catch your woman said, a beer, mammy. Shana won no there may be friend was master quota dear Brenna. Need them will raho.
15 years and 19 years, and come away there, you. 15 and 19 years, and come away there. I think that from that time, Okonano, they've started developing feelings, and they would like to explore it. And we should talk just like you know, we are talking about in same as my mother or Thelma's mother. More generation, you never spoke to us about sex.
Even at my age, I don't think I can sit my parents down and talk to them about sex.
It's so bad.
We cry about so awkward.
Why?
I don't know, man. You heard say, "Na bibi baswa." Wa funny phone. No me into a ya. No man catch what say. Muti.
Next, I didn't know that.
So, it's true now. My for no, yen to me. It's true. It's true, dear. I say, what has say, me imagine, dear, what shall say, Colano, feelings when to saw here, what it can weigh now, Colano, who are, and your mappy, before was say. Say, I mean, may, me, means romachi. I mean, so me mano, means so much. Na me do almost so deep. I walk me a pine do on my fast one. So 2 forecast or 2 forecast or a virgin. Me met me as so me manensa. I do walk over us and say, mean to me. I just will need her or legon. And the mean to me and son and son.
Is it good? Is it good say Obakrawa University you can't even vouch?
One of the
say on virgin and answer on your virgin.
I said only her. And
she said it is why I know what I mean. And she said why is it okay? Say why and Obia turning deaf ears. I said yeah suspect so say why you say 1 year you trust will be at is it okay?
And you okay?
Is it okay?
And you okay? And you okay no or buy you no me friend no me friend. Say baby I want when ya obi ana was ma e dey uncommon and me di
and still am untimi di ho uncommon
and you uncommon
you are guilty as charged
uncommon me di ho for na mum no efre bia de me hu ye nti na me person me di sa uncommon no a kire me ma
Eating. Is it that hard?
Let's try. May.
See, Edding. How was she saying? How with me no parents are having that conversation?
Oh yeah, I think. Senior kind 15 years, and that was when I feel like they should have had certain conversations with me. Then you know how to move, because sometimes even me at this, I'm right now 29. There are things that I'm still learning from people from the outside. I can't talk to my parents about it, but I should be able to sit with my mom and talk to her simply about it, but I can't. And somebody would say what was saying, oh, baby, oh, read about it, Miss Anya, but who's on the internet and can say, oh man, way after me has like it's
be cry me share be me be cry I say me was some sort of acting can be cry man no
omo de ni so we share be ma I oye den juma dia kan nka ho oye den juma what he ofi and then we hear almost say the other important questions, you know.
Do you think we can be a contributor to a generation? Mecca generation now start from the 80s to 90s, no, not major or more early 2000s, no. That from that generation now down to say your parents need the sex home come up, your parents need the even how to be in a relationship, stay in a relationship. We just jump onto anything. So Obi on was say, oh, a draw or the shower hanuma and my waseche. Then we follow blindly. And you're my wa bontain ointment we have about Uti Bishahanuma and I say a BB on we be shahanum say and I say and I say vibrators and I say way. I think our mothers contributed to Sadiana across was our generation. A generation of women who have never had orgasm.
Yeah.
A generation of women are say I am a man for your moon to minka because we never had that conversation. Yeni and sa and common ain't no. Say I'm gonna say well and do come say the obey can say or him friend I can say I'm for virgin mode because only naive no apart worry. How does she explore all these things? I can't now a sex I am boring a man now if you don't say I didn't a crown, send him high pain and a crown and your son it yet.
Oh, maybe my man, dear. Say a fast or barber, see, no home. Say, carry money at it. May enemy make travel. So one marry ye, whatever bomb. One you say, whatever bomb.
And not be excellent. That one excellence. There's no two ways about how mommy for no making sure so you clean that space well. I think the majority
down for collar. When I'm trained said dear, won't see ignorant. I just said, was it there? No, sir. Send me a young now who's on the net to what's it? Na me chireno ampa okwa aware no sa me no obi breware no nti me chireno ekwan a won fa so ne ade nyina.
I think say our mothers are able to teach us the hygiene part of it more than the actual conversation, no?
And not that time, yeah,
hygiene is the but say, yeah, culture say. How you saying well
crown to minka one pasa crown to say crown to minka
how are na ni be matna say di sa enkomo because I mean me mama and papa ni sa enkomo na ade na be madam ko anu ko tna say na kasa oh so me no for so ma so me pene
so me internal and same as I say ya can a man as same as a man so most of the guys omo so ebi omo so timi no papa na mama ndi sa enkomo no internal the moment obeware na so be enter relationship no the only man say it just the penetrating and then that is it, no foreplay, no nothing, no. Yeah, someone is there.
I was a free name queen. You to me at the time our phone you default. I was a woman until I was here to me no halano a transit near to me say I was say Bema Uber foul bar said you will see I know a bar esi akasa kwapun se mema fa omanu awu wonya oba na wope enso kwan obefa so obeka no wontumi nka no ode ne namwa na obi abefa ko na ahye no nti wo se sa amra wofo yetumi
we what's it me disan common na
yetumi ne nkwala ne disan common no ni e kire omo kwan obefa so ni ade say yes ebeboa ena maya no so de no awofo bia e wo se sa amra se yenye ya ye ya kachi e wo se yetumi ye ka kire nkwala no ni e kire omo be bi se de mo kan ne mo se brema dia men ne sa nyoma no be oba bi kohia be ma on person oba kire ne se so minufu so maha ana femano ekire se wokoye sesi anu na amama ni pi saade no wo mutirim wokoye sei ene no wasei wasei ena meme kofae na oba no bra wo bi a wo tight friend bi wo ba a game bi share no wo no de wo ye omu se wasei
enti your case and ka be pretend they said they won't even
wo ya na wo so mu ana wo ye bibia obehu ba bi e eye wode na obusa wase an na atom sense wo hia na me de so menufu
ya ka se wo kuno wa wo na be fie
wa ware di ametro se ja o so mahama me ma me ho ya mede eno de meka jo se so maha so ho nma busa won so anye fa no me so be yo de so
nti se efri na ko betim no manage sa enkomo ya wo kan betim no manage
ai e da be share bia no betumi no o manage.
Okay, I want us to divert to another issue. Me who say this sexuality, this sexual education, and the sexual rights, it leaded to abuse a lot.
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to say, "Mama, it's feel na young body needy, baby, na young body na." Or say, the other culture and so on. I'm now share them or frawa and co. In running them. Or frawa and running them. Okay, there are times that any be man na wakone them. There we have times that nipa ne mo ba ofie.
Ana
wabusuani. Na nipa ne ofie. Long distance cousin be uncle be, because recently I heard a story about this gospel musician, black American musician Donnie McClurkin, who was saying that he was abused by the uncle at the age of 8. We've had a lot of nipa.
Funny enough, the story that you're saying, mostly when you talk to young people, it's always someone in the house.
In the house.
It's not always someone outside of. And I remember then I had a conversation with a young guy, and you could feel the pain in the person's voice. It's not someone from outside.
Yeah.
Bema obefi.
No, whenever we are talking about abuse, we forget about the boys.
We focus on the girls more than the boys. We forget them.
Saying me on social media platform. So I think Osanju was talking about, Sanju the TikToker was talking about how Lady Penny movie and not area calls him into the room, not any pornography. No, I said, hey, they are more that was when he was abused. Let's forget about what the guy was saying, assuming it's a joke or something. But the comments, you could see a lot of guys, boys need be abusing or more crabby.
Especially house helps,
House helps,
Yeah. Me say, my collar minute here. Me kun akola wo sua adwuma won ho. Boy ne pon ba, me ma na aduane di no mama ne lorry fare. E ma ne de ko bi a efia wati. Say my collar minute here no ofan.
It happens in the house. Forget about taking your child to school, it's happening in the house.
Akola na ni je. Ya boy no so ba na ni je. Enwumre bi opon adwuma obedi de no mama na lorry fare. Kwapum sa akola na ni mu ye. Enti ye busa akola na just akola no wonka not to mu sanani edge ho enti me ka kire ne say won ka enipa kro na nya ade a
obey ni bibi
meye ni bibi nti obo nipa kro din in fact ehye ne na me hwe akola ne life owo mu a na je say na ni je sa nwoma enti aso am kan say ye asomasi a kame fa kola no ho nche no enti boy no edwane me ko report ya kaminya boy na kanya ade a me den ho ebeche no kama me ajeli no I just say make them and no fa akola
and a lot is happening no baby so ebi mo so hu ana oma channels oma chaso
of fan will read them me manage them no of fan bed so.
But also, don't you also think say counting in Kolani di in Hong Kong ko bet me a catch the first instance now happening, you know.
I just me no one nim komo. Say na me nem kwala mienu na tie. Boy bi ese me ma ya miensa. Wo se wo mo pe. Wo se wo mo pe no ko se makwala no so pe. Enkwala ne ntisa no. On be catch me say man. Boy we wasi ye nyina pe ahia na mse hwan
no mboni
ana omo che me boy no me ma boy ni tre me ka bi ba e free boy ni hia me a me be bas wo hu me say no amanya fa baby so ho enti nkwala no e free said de ene nkwala no said wo be say atete akwala no bi sipe oba be catch nkwala ne catch me Ema se boy no kura ka so won se wo mu wosika ne ade ba ko makola no kura bie na no o se fe nkwase afo kasa ye nti de wo kan nya ade a ye beti so nti emema no pa no wo mu ba won chen a wa wo ba kura be man hweyi anya sa boy na dia ho ye ma ni ani se nipa no I just me ni tim komo
and a lot is going on. And one thing we are getting here is abuse no bebre koso bebre koso na de koso bebre no efie mostly enya abonten nti ana ya channel ya adwene e de akọ echire bi se bia obi ona abonten obi from se brane dem ma enko ne sane manema no we have people right in our homes omo abuse your mama and your mama and yet the man and I think the abuse on the guys are getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting really, really worse because one can't assume like what only the papa in the home come inside the no be who say a wrong thing and you panic there no best repercussion of us baby so me has when you be one look so because
yeah crabone unim there who can you know what you're talking about see the baby and he free banana say yeah sir yen decide the home come no sex no and home come no and a man crying na come out because most of the time say issue you see near fra cry now say okay say emamenka
yeah
okay say me can me and think I know your money the home come on your catch and say if someone abuses you or be penetrated
yes
anal sex san your money ungu and I say a chair a crown say if someone grabs you try to bend you over try to insert their penis in your buttocks the person is trying to have sex with you or abuse you don't and also crab clicking I don't still just shy away from being plain with our words. Because say akwani nim bibia ye fa no say efie asem na ye kan ne uncle bi ne cousin bi na aba honom e na waso ne mu wode na tena ne na so obedwin say normal banka ya chira krane say a man has a hard thing in between the legs when the thing becomes hard and the person is trying to insert this thing immediately you feel the thing is hard and the thing is trying to penetrate e hona adwuma ni na start na kan krane bi bedwane
and there I was here shase kan na wo ka bibi say akola bia yes I was in the across say me kan me enkwala no fa aboa said the beba o mo keka na radio so ni ade me tumi hwa akola bia ni so oboa What pepper.
So yeah, the ayana man eventually Thursday from day one. From day one.
As someone making obi o ha. Enya mema ni nipa no obi o kra okofo so no owi ye wo dwane. E dem no ko ka kire wo say your friend is saying, oh, enya nipa ni nyina ebenum ka ebinka nso
most of them threaten and cry.
Na wom no say ayese akola krokodi sa bone no ne ya che na wase wonyem na eba asam a wase meka obekume meka obeyese meka mebodam ebinum wo kwa mesi ebinum omoboa nyane nyina na ye nokre
enti akra bia wo boa na yamfa ne say ye na saade it started from one akra bia I still stand by it say akra na enne ye ne de na ye de na ba radio or TV na wanyem na o twantro no it started from somewhere. We should always try and get to the backstories. We should always try and get to the backstories because Accra and then who yene de no obi na start say or yene sa ama na ho yene de
no dear
obi na start say or yene sa bon say fie na bi o yene say hye na say nas obi a start egu me no say de wo tete Accra na de o de betete no ana be ma e be ka ne ho into sa Accra na almost start omo ba say omo nim ba omo dwe they have some way for sex na omo nya it started from somewhere. I started free baby.
Me dear, ni nyina ye kan. Awofo di ho fo. Me kan. Awofo di ho fo.
Library kwa.
Awofo di ho fo ti. Yan kan kire nkwala no. E na akwala no. Wo hu se saa nyoma na ehyanse a. Ka wo se etumi ka kire akwala no se. Wa ha se wu pie. Se ni ebesi.
Say tuba for so what start to whoopie dear bit to me so you know we always say this with say
clear instructions.
What is say what is bema so mu obenyem then na ona
when bema dam pasa obenyem then ye benyema ye dam pano keke mini amma ne dam pano so then na menyem
enti wo ba ka kire no say what kofa bema na ne koye
sex being
what in the bed and now and no ne yasam no ne kano e wo to ya ma say
no so ne problem no
enti yan kan kire wo say so the bema koda no di wa
take you e dey no kano so wo chima akola ni who say we na kwa ha
there is the act and then ni dini so we sorry adwuma ebedie so maybe you give your child a clue say Accra we naive. There's always a child who is naive on who bema we erected that. Tell your child so only bema net one who say bema erected that just all be boni adi. That is when you should tell your child to run. Now when you say obeso ni mu a obecho ba dem a enti one ne uncle wo ho
na ne uncle so no mu a
na ne uncle no enya erection pe ne maami aka because I remember my first child maami for ne say munya time x-ray uko you say with my first child my auntie told me Maya baby will be aka try me say na me ngoda I say you go into labor na pain no e wo ho bebre ebe ye wo ya but fashion chim say time a pain na ekosoro no na o ben awo na emum no time a wo da ho no ma ebe ye wo se chim no na akra na eba. That was the only thing she told me with my first child and I me do mitri enti eye wo se chim a enti labor ward ho no I went through the pain and me started as me da ho na me yese no na me say ma me na sem no kan no ene me ya ba because she gave me that clue na yenya farming call delivery room na me woda nti sa dia na ka kire me say eya wo se chima na te sa kra na e ba so you should be careful especially so at toilet so a na ko chima ha bu ho na oba ne t-shirt water closet mo me do me trim enti me that labor room honom na eya me say me nchim na they were not expecting me to have the baby. I called mama no say maybe no say nam say ampa oba na akra na eba e na mo kukuru me de me call to delivery bed so a me de enti ade na otimi ka chia oba say wonyam na wo be wo a eya wo sa chema it means a drew ho na wo ka chia oba say be ma so ne nsa na one ne ba beda na otimi kan chia oba say if you see a man with erection run and then you are standing in for all the mothers.
And then dear, I say, I will for you now, and fun, you do move for. Until was saying, you to me chair, your master said, who said, Bema? Nay, mammy, oh, this. I shall I was in
an uncompromising situation.
And now also so more do rather than who's the piddies. A general so very open.
Yes,
and free
run for your life, flee.
And yes, or found or bang
and no near some no. And no, I will bang him no. And was saying, no. You to me, talk to them.
I will say to me, say to me, and ya, and then. You be free. Oh, now bad vagabond be.
Abefie. It has a portrait them no hu ni fa kro.
Until I was saying to me.
Enti to me extras are there no. Then if say you know how at a point you meet a certain gentleman, a certain guy, who say you are in love with. Now that same thing is happening. Now so chronicles erection are taking place, and also so she's getting wet, she's in the mood to have sex. Now so oh yeah dear. Now no dear. Why not doing say oh yeah then? Oh yeah. Name oh yeah so consequences no innocent. And also mean to mean share and manner, ain't to mean share to the extent of teaching them about contraceptives.
Another big issue in Ghana.
I know dear. No, I remember.
Unsure about contraceptives. Please, let's go for a quick commercial break. This is Mama's Best House, and today we are talking about sexual rights and education. So before we went on the break, she said she would never teach her children about contraceptives. Is it okay for a parent to teach Nemba about contraceptives? Contraceptives are different from protection. Are you going to teach your children about protection, contraceptive? Mama's Best Out is sponsored by Farm Care Clinic. Farm Care Clinic is a general hospital in Kumasi. We take care of all general cases when it comes to health, laboratory services, pharmacy, ultrasound services, and everything. We also do home care services. We call it door to door. So if you have a busy life, folk, a busy family, and you want the doctor or the nurses to come to the house and see you, Farm Care is also available to provide that sort of services. So you're welcome back to Mama's Best Out. Before we went to the break, we were talking about contraceptives and protection. Let's see. If our mother, representing all the mothers in Ghana, will teach her children about contraceptives and protection. Also then,
you say no dear.
I said why is sober be saying.
Two against one.
I said why is sober be saying.
And no dear, mention me both. And Kualana, ye tre wo sa dear no. Enti na le fa kwaware a wo mo just wo mo yusu sa nyoma na enti emre obekọ no na wo die kura no ayemre ene fa date na me nko kire me ba se
you be train the date on January
awa de me nkire eno de me nkire
na so no be hu de onim sa digital age and phone and Lydia billboards are all over. Adverts.
Dear Mamma, why now, Bema, Nanny Benya 22 years, no Bawonechi. I am Marco. Me we are no mission. Anya be me banachino, me fa and pana. Send me you soon no sa. Na me bawo, tech, and sana me wonechi. So, enti sa enusam na wo mo kan de ena say guess ni pi awo ya wo mo ko aware a wo si so no ma me a kire no say wo be bo ho ban enti kofa we wo fa we ya ema wonyem wo ye say ya na bi koye family planning ni ade ade a hye yen sa ho ni ade.
Don't you think it's okay? Is it not okay?
Me madam for being so our free. Wo ko share sa de bi. Awiwi na me aye when 5 years. Echi okoyi awiwi na awadi fan prince.
Say no that's one. If the thing is 5 years and it's expired, just take it off. And another one, the contraceptive itself doesn't kill. In Kunipa. And no, I said, wow, dear. I said we have there's no science. There's no science. There's no science backing it. 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 Obe breeding kakra. Oh yeah, sometimes.
So now wo breeding ade jaya sa moja na aka na hefa na eko.
We are home science. This is not scientific science.
Me fear science na me.
Fear science. Yes. You let them know that this is your home science.
Me pa dia me ba dia. Me nka nkyere wo say wo fi sa akwala no wo fa be ma date boa. So since say obefa sa enoma no wo fa emaye pia se omunam asofo so edusefo so ene fa omukotwe yayi ne ema omunya ba ne fa menkase omunyina e fa eye sa de na omunyusu me ba me training wa me fa no kan me catch yourself no yemusu
and you say what no me the date won't come on. Yes, the dates that they are safe to have sex and then calculations.
But when you're about no so the menstrual cycle mean regular means because so say people they abnormal it means 2cc no so one
we are 20 or calculate be so wunya o date 20
something
24th and then 24th it is a manya 24th metumi a check date no egu mai ansana ne bema ada so next month I'm at 24th na batted na second na and so calculate ubenya
na akono de enya ni date na mo
ba akono
ni date na
emra nti ubefa bema no hu bema wo no beti ase mo beti mo ho ase
bema no so akono nya ni date na oba no so de enya ni date na
date a won ko fa bi on fa bi I just say me bad dia no kure ni nyame anim ni
you advise obase contraceptives. Okay.
Okay, I just say, I'm a nippy, I try your man, I must say a fine, a good man. Now, come on to me, I say, your mamma, and the my ye say.
Okay, Selma, do you think your parents not talking to you about your reproduction health, sex, and the rights you have when it comes to these things, I say I'm more in a certain way?
No, I'm woman. It has. I think still I'm dealing with most of the effects because now this will be have a sexual conversation and very deep conversation. I feel very uncomfortable,
awkward.
Yeah, but I'm at an age I'm supposed to be able to sit through those conversations. But since this will be have a sex conversation, I'm like, oh, now. I am my fellow some style so and I will share bema kana be a bema no mudi mo komo am person mo right na nipa na bring that conversation me pe nipa no me and no like having for you me entertain the conversation it's a very nice me try my when it comes to that me no one have all that conversation me kana copy baby so I feel like still I'm not learning say it's okay,
it's normal
to have that conversation.
I also went through the same thing. I don't like having sexual conversations when it comes to personal. I see it as personal, too personal.
Yes,
and it has affected me, or let me say, it affected me to a certain state that when I had my children, it was my sister, my younger sister, who could actually, I don't know, but she didn't live with, so I think hers is better because she didn't live with our mother. So I think I'm my mother's daughter and she's someone else's daughter. So my sister is able to have that conversation very well. She's able to mention, I don't know if it's because of her profession or what, but she's able to have that conversation. She's able to talk about everything. She's able to mention the names, do everything, and I'm not. She's even my younger sister. I don't like that. So when it comes to my daughters, she's able to open their private parts, my elder daughter, check what is going on down there. And then the last time I had a conversation with her, I'm like, Ilona, since you left, this thing has been so difficult for me to do. It's so bad. Mom, why? No, it's so difficult for me to do it. And because my daughter will be a teenager very soon. And then my sister will tell me, you should do it. Have the conversation. You should be able to open her legs and check if she's watching there well. I'm not able to. And I'm like, any my number on chain and twice so man then how about the younger one and also why the baby ama? I had to say the Eradima crew and sign me home because my time, you know, man, this sound common or be animal, yes, I know. It's so difficult for me. My sister had it very easy. Hey, oh, dry about baby, you don't do this, do that, put this here, put this, and I'm not able to do it. And it made me feeling like I'm being a terrible mother when it comes to that.
Sure. Oh, say, the ama our follow, yenya, your blue 50s, no, yen to me and can't kwala. So beka, and then akwala 30 years, 40 years, no more. I just said, ya has here cancer answer no. First answer no, me crana me say, me yakola bonne, I want to cran, me wo 16 to 17. Makola bonne. So until no na me there by accident. So na sambre no na when me say me sroy na me ferre se me pie just me go school ana me gel school amakwanye me pie me pesa me ko clinical me tumi nko me konso me hwe so bia ni fie ni ma pie sa amra me ma ni ho me papa ni ho me ni me nua no keto anete me ni nam fichira na me ko maternity ho me wi anu ma ni nam fichira na ma
na ferry home
and so ye bia ni open ama nkwala enyina nim bibia enti akola ni koye bibia wonim se eye normal. First answer no, we yes ade na no credit nyamienum akola obeye sa obetumi apie no na je so atoto nani awe na ye ni ane efere ade no sa ade no ba wa kwan mu a en na ma sa amre no yes we nyim wa honu adrewu we nyim wa
ferry ni ngwa se de efeng na mo
so me say o motante ya no se ni panyi me fi nti me nye sa ade no so enti enano ama nkwala
nti wo le se en common na ebi mo ne omomadi hu common na sex ne enhu enkra bata na easy to come by no ama enkra na etoto mani are e have sex reference wo hu ne say
me hu ne say it rather opens a clan mind, you know, to know what the consequences of what the actions no
it's a pretty away bia when the consequences and oya crabone no obey the obey
but ya kasa ne pinning problem on our parents. Forget to say school still has a very good role to play.
What roles are the schools and the churches?
Yes.
Schools and the
because Obu has seen no kind of me 4 Genesis na me minimum bia obe school by 5:30. Ma be general gates na no ko. Edi e be small 7 no to classroom wa wada. Ni opportunity ni nyane ni atwa the whole day. So I spending the whole day with school. Me sure say man ba baby fear anajo. So school no nene umbetimi aboa the training but schools no say biology ni ani apon no bi akofie. me aka no mfa obia ho nti sa akwadaa ni se obela ake wo efie de no asa like
was school and Sunday also
Bible pa asa
and then sorry I catch us na Mary Holy Spirit crying and him na man who Jesus exactly you know and it's cry they will share. So what roles do we think the churches and the schools should play when it comes to talking to children about their sexuality, about their rights, the rights they have when it comes to, especially when it comes to saying no and standing by it?
I feel like churches
and being bold about it.
Yeah. Churches should always have this mini seminars for teenagers, especially the teenagers. You know, no more share or more in plain words, and more high day words.
If not the general church service.
Because maybe a Romani, me can say we youth day in this way. Our youth day, ye movies name. You better substituting movies, for those kind of conversations, Me, I have in schools, and so girl, now me most school, girl child, we say it's Fridays, me share. But me, I don't know most sanitary pad of handsome and near coach anyway. Sex conversation, and we don't have. It would be good for all those things to come back in schools and in churches. I have those conversations, So even if your mother or father is not feeling comfortable enough to have those conversations, I can't talk with you. What school so no biology and body parts no by
your head, your nose, your leg, your knee.
Important stuff for this actual. So I feel like they have a very big role to play, not just our parents.
And come when can I start time about young for schools and yet let's use the class and the ages to mark at what stage JHS, and I say you started from primary 6, you started from primary 5. That time and you starting in grand design common and okay.
Maybe free say JHS class 4. Welcome. As I said, and I allow you class 4 my house here drink. And quality be class 4. Class 3 probably was a me boy ni almost say in your mom say in your mind say internet no the internet I'm even scared of the next generation. I'm scared for my children. The internet is doing more harm than good. That and your ma akrafa phone we need access to no a serious They can't see free class 4 whole part. And I said, do a castle Roman 4 one will pee. And Tiamra youth for no, Sunday school. I walk. See, again the Sunday school, a cool
youth.
Youth. You bet to me, minimum Pentecost or more age. Yeah, you were JHS for, you were primary for,
class.
Your class. And to that proud, come more per se, or more can't answer no. Or more man, Palani, but answer Palao man, oh, can't say, what kind of 10 No, and it said, you had 5 minutes near the archery, says Saint Teresa, Christian mothers. That bagger union, I can say you a kuno a dawson. Naka ya fano na awofo no. I just awofo say me say me ntumi kan kire me be. Sa na awofo bi nso ntumi kan kire ne ba. Na yen hyase ni yen na asori mu any school mu. Ni yen kire. Ye kire me feel say na moment kire oba no na kan kire ne say I me kire wo na Kofa.
And yes, I say, go and do it.
No. Say, so I'll be shown by show who ye. No more me and Chacolans and may catch her now. One on you.
Who's a foot to title and how you go about the whole presentation. What share Akran said, saying it here. But saying it here, no. Way in the batter home. Okay, Results of teenage pregnancy. How you will suffer, you go through all that to take care of a child, birthing and all that. And then within crown, I think that sometimes graphical representation, okay, videos, pictures. Now we're in the yagani, go on out when you can't. May at the point, not a theft to be a costume if you're not a to click theft and ade. They call ye hell video be on YouTube, not the check on for no. And that's a bonsam I'm saying, I need the crying, Maka ye hell video natural. The way they saw the fire burn and because about a book, it's me. So sometimes I think sometimes we should give a graphical representation of what we are trying to say. Say, only ma, who say, na first no na ye, who say akraba kono sunsuo no okoton na ne ba hye nechi na or no hwe nipa no physics na atimu se nipa na bread. So what you're trying to say is the churches and the schools, all other institutions should embark on this journey with us, talking to our children about their sexual rights and then educating them about it. And it's a ferry. Oh no, but yeah, church no. And you say, yeah, near coffee di be near there to be so. And I said, I say, Bema song sa banging, please. And here fa. And no Ghana Hanama will be so being sour when you're it just a mere and these situations in see our baby and Mr. Ramo. If it's not by the Holy Spirit, is the act that gets us pregnant. Talk to your children about it. Tell them about how these things looks like. The vagina, the penis, and especially the voice. I'm stressing on it because we focused our channel from some time coming. We focused our energy on the girl child, forgetting about the boys. The boys are being abused a lot. They are being abused a lot. We have a boy who was abused by his football coach and then he couldn't even survive it. He died. So please, share your money ye. Obano, and yes, or your bearment, most of only bearment being in Nanama, no way you any because or your bearment here. And Mamma so ya abuse you or more. And Mamma no me trumuno, or be betting ya abuse man. And then Mamma no me trumuno, so let me playing with my words. And Mamma no me trumuno be brain so no. Who could say almost story out? They will tell you about how people initiated them into the act.
Yeah.
Into obi honoma or you're innocent. And then aside that society no NGO muntu no. Are you protecting the child from now? Because most of the trumu boys are abused from a very early age. Into your sermon, say your boy and mama and hobino, me a boy and mama a man and so hobine. I think so. We also had a conversation about don't go outside. We keep them in the house, but don't forget that some uncles, some cousins, some relatives, some friends are trusty or mobile fear are also culprits. They can abuse your children. And for when you don't trust anybody when it comes to your children. Today's conversation is interesting, very educative, very sensational. Please. This is Mama's Best House and time it is a very important aspect of our lives. Time a bar because mostly about time and I am intimate Sunday and near my baby. See who man in midnight that be a time. That is why we are talking to the women. Let's protect our children, let's protect the boys, let's protect the girls when it comes to these sexual issues. Mrs. Christina, I hope I know if you no money baby sex at home come out.
Me no home baby home come. Now I'm confident say be my song style benyam. You just let them know. If you like a motion movie that's a kissing scene be honoma. I don't think so at their age from 15 to university level also must see much as yes or more year or more year. Your what no. Say TV ni ade ye fifi. Omo nsuya o ma
dear.
Eno ni ade ya.
But I think most importantly, we should talk to them about it.
Kasa chom ti awofo bia. E wo so tumi kasa choma. Ye mo munya TV. Ehwe. TV ni
the TV is harmful. Some things on the TV are regulated.
Yes, and let's go and your money phone.
So the phone there, early stages, please. Very important. The phones are the share and crying some for a very tender age, you know, and crying be brief. Oh, my 3 years. No put a phone. 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, no put a phone. Is the phone regulated? You almost say a system, no, we can't take the phones out. Is the phone regulated? YouTube, YouTube kids or her. Wow, email address at so then it is regulated. So the child won't have access to of a phone now. I mean, sometimes it's understandable. Say Aprano, Ebeko school, Beka sound in the Bekasa, and that's what better if you're Beka sound in the Bekasa. It is okay, and it's okay. Say Omubehu internet anymore, but let's put some limits to it, especially weekdays. Weekends, vacation, but okuta phone like for phone, personal phone. Time there, baby, open or the call.
Me na number mention nansen. Akola bi ba ho no mudi agro. Je mu ya say obi je nkwala ne ko, me na ko menim say bibi ko so. Je mu ya ne say obi abeka tell so hwe so na ne wo TikTok. Na me say, "Hey, why am fra akola no?" Sada na me na san ba ho. Na me so mon ka mo ho. Mo dilentin free so akola 10 years.
About 10 years of peda on TikTok.
Then no so akola no ma me apre na ama wo jira TikTok e jira ka ho no obo me ma me
no dey say.
Me ma ni dilete me na ne dey free so. Se me na ni nuru se dey. Okọ TikTok no ma me hu a. O ma me hu a.
TikTok on your man pass TikTok e hu.
Obeku akola. Me ma wo dilete me na am se kan wo je. People ni na free so. So enti e was some of them nkwala ni phone a mo fa mo a mo yi nto so lock said there na mo lock sa TikTok no said there akola ni ye bibi a wo maame no ubehu no phone so anya sa enwa
nti wa personal email we use bet me there to so
akola no 9 years
what the personal email to so ade bi akra ni be should be you can limit it. You limit their access to the internet. Okay, Selma, are you going to have these conversations with your younger self, your children, and how will you go about it?
Yeah, when I have my own kids, I think it will be, and yes, it will be. It's very important. I have to have those conversations with those kids, and even in Kuala or Mobile, I sometimes ask them questions, and then their feedback alone tells you a lot. So when you're moving common, so through conversations, with other younger kids, so yeah. My name my baby sang common.
And then performance baby sang common. No more parents. I imagine say Jumano. We help them do it. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming. My best out. It's so nice to have you. We hope to see you again. Thank you so much. So this conversation has been about sex. Sexual health and then rights when it comes to sex. This has been Mama's Best Out. My name is Enoa Joinima. We will see you next week, same time on Mama's Best Out. Thank you so much for coming. Bye bye.